Hello, Bosmo family. Good morning, good and positivity morning. This morning, I'm going to talk about shadow work. Shadow work in spirituality. What to be shadow work? And do you really need shadow work? Do you want to learn about it? Yes, darling, you need it. You need to learn about it. Okay, shadow work now, this is part of spirituality whereby you need to heal yourself. One thing now for you to answer your spiritual calling, your spiritual journey, and I will be doing a video why you need to answer your calling or why you need to embrace who you be. Spirituality, oh my god, look at this beautiful bed as I'm teaching, guys. You see? Nature is beautiful when you answer your calling. Okay. So guys, one thing about spirituality, now for you to answer your calling or for you to embrace who you be, for you to embrace your true identity, spirituality is not religion. No, in spirituality you are able to build the truths about what you were being told when growing up. Right now we are doing shadow work, and I'll make my videos these days to be very organized because a lot of people want to know more about themselves, about their spiritual calling. They want a guideline, so I will try to take one of my page to be all about people that want to start their spiritual journey. We'll just do that teaching for there. Okay, maybe for Juju Boss Mom. Then after finishing all the topic, we can make a playlist. Okay, starting your spiritual journey is very amazing, very sweet, very good. But before you start healing people, you don't heal yourself. Have you healed yourself from the past, from the lies you were told? Have you healed yourself from the negative thoughts that you grew up with? Yes, a lot of us grow up with a lot of negative thoughts. Okay, before you start your spiritual journey or when you are into your spiritual journey, you need a shadow work. Shadow work makes you to be more comfortable and heal your past fear, your trauma, heal a lot about you. How do you start your shadow work? Get a journal. Okay, journal means a book where you just write down your fears in the spiritual journey that you have chosen for yourself or the spiritual path that you have chosen for yourself. Then how do you overcome the fear? How do you do things? Like everything you want to heal, write it on that journal. Do you feel people are going to talk down about you? Do you feel on your journey people already talk down about you? Write it there. Then you need a shadow work. This is a shadow work. This is where shadow work comes in. Shadow work is when you start seeing your inner self more often than what people think about your calling, about your belief, what people think about you. Then heal yourself from those lies. Yes, at least growing up they told you that you have to pray through Jesus before you get your prayer. Now you know, okay, when I pray to God direct, He always there to answer me. Now you just heal yourself, right? You write it down. Then just write down everything you want to heal. Write down everything you want to heal on yourself. Write it down. Okay, then start working towards it. How do you work towards it? Just always be comfortable with you, your decision. Always be comfortable with yourself. Always know that the universe got you covered. Other amazing things about shadow work is that is a practice. You need to practice it. Like, you don't need to be ashamed of what you're doing. You don't need to be ashamed of your new calling. You don't need to be ashamed of your new you. Yes, so with shadow work you already write down your fears. Your fears start from how people judge you, how people sees you, what will people say about you. E.g., like when I go out, I don't put on wig. I just go with my hair like this, with the cowries on my head, and people feel like, what are you putting on your head? I like it. I'll be like, thank you. Why some would see me and be like, gosh, she's too lucky. And some will be like, why is she wearing this? Why are you wearing this? That is part of me. Okay, when I started my journey, I've already wrote down my fears. My fears start from the day of my life. Like, I love juju. I love African tradition, but I was so scared. Like, how people see me, people will not criticize me. Maybe my family member, they will be mocking my family and saying, everybody don't go to church. Now you're picking, they do juju. Those are my fears. So I wrote them down and I embrace who I am, because nobody go tell you when your spiritual journey starts. You understand? You go drop down fears. So This is it. You need a shadow work in order for you to practice your self-confidence, in order for you not to care about what people say about you, what people take you like what will people feel, how will your family feel, how will people around you feel. Like any judgment coming from anybody is none of your business. That is what shadow work is all about. During this part of other side of spirituality, I call it other side of spirituality, okay, you are facing your shadow. You understand? You know, before, you are just like a walkie corpse. Yes, when you never start your journey, you're just like a walkie corpse. Nothing work hard for you. Things are not going well. May they not say you're not their life. No, they can't you join their life. That's what it just be. If you get this spiritual journey you have to begin, or you want to start a new life with God, or you want to have this connection with God, and you are thinking of what people will say, you're just like, is your shadow that is working. So now when you are doing your shadow work, that means you are facing your shadow. Okay, you are facing your shadow. This is now your personality, your calling, your spiritual you, your journey into any kind of practice you want. Any kind of practice you want is your shadow, is your personality. You are building it. You are facing your fear. You're facing your personality. Shadow work is all about you jotting down your fear, like I said when we start before now. Okay, like I said before, shadow work is all about jotting down your fear, that toxic life, that trauma you are going through. Okay, now you are facing your shadow face to face. Like, I don't care what people will say. I don't care how it goes. I don't care the dark side of my calling. I don't care what will go wrong. I don't care how many friends I'm going to lose. I don't care how people see me, because this journey is another journey entirely, that people will be scared to make friends with you because they believe as a juju priest or a juju priestess, or whatever you believe on. Okay, whatever you choose to practice on your journey, or whatever you choose to embrace on your journey. So a lot of people will be scared of you. Why? Because especially when you choose the ancestral way, okay, or when you are called in the ancestral way, okay, which is the juju way, Africa way. A lot of people will be scared of you, and you will not make friends. The reason why they are scared of you is not because you're bad or anything. It's because your vibration is too high for them to take. Okay, so you're going to lose a lot of things, but always know that you're not going to lose anything that belongs to you. You're going to always get everything that belongs to you. You're not going to face negativity, though. Your opponents, people that just want your downfall, will always send negative talks to you. But always know that in this journey, you're going to face your shadow. You're going to face your fear. You're going to face a lot. That is why you need a shadow work. Shadow work is all about your self-healing. Okay, shadow work is all about your self-healing. You are healing yourself. You are embracing your true identity. You don't even care how people judge your personality. You don't even care how people judge you. You just feel so comfortable with yourself. So it's always good for you to do shadow work. Write down everything on your journey, everything that you feel like that is scaring you, everything that you feel like. I do one-on-one therapy with people. This is also your self-therapy. You understand? Like, you're giving yourself healing. Normally, you're supposed to call me and tell me, this is my fear box, mom. I don't know how people judge me. But in this case, you are writing it down yourself and telling the universe that I am ready for me. I am ready for myself. I am ready to face every judgment that will come from people. I am ready to embrace my ancestral calling. I am ready to embrace my true me, because this journey is not for the weak. This journey is for the strong. Okay. Thank you. So if you have not been doing shadow work, it's good you do it. Even if you're already on the spiritual path, it's good you always do shadow work. With shadow works mean you write it down, anything that is disturbing you. Let's assume you want to heal someone, it's not coming true. You write it down, and trust me, you just say it's coming true. That is it. Thank you all so much. Bye, guys.